recording. Okay, there we go. We are recording now. So like I said, we are talking about reports, and reports are great for us being able to track what our business is doing, how healthy our database is, what is going on inside of our own systems, so we can shift whatever we have to make our business successful. So I'm going to go ahead and start up in a second. We're going to let a couple more people join us. Let's see, I'm going to share my screen. 1 second. Share screen, share screen. Sharing. Okay. Stop my video. Business list. All right, so right now we're looking at where I get all my music for the morning. I'm going to go to agent. Oh, not. Go to agent.kw.com. And I'm already logged in. I was logged in earlier, so it will bring me automatically to my dashboard. We can actually see part of our reports inside of my dashboard right now, and that's the database health comparison. I'm going to go onto the left-hand side. I'm going to click this bar graph. It says reports. And it takes me into my dashboard for my reports. And right now it'll show me my total records. I just want to look at my contact records and maybe my leads. Right now I currently have 1 lead in the system. My total leads, I have 370, or my total records, I have 373, so it's counting all of my contacts plus that 1 lead. I can go down here, and here's my database health. If I click on my compare button, I can compare my database, which is the green, with everyone in my market center's database. So right now, I have about 91% of my database has a phone number, and 68% of the market center's agents have phone numbers. So my database and phone number wise is a little bit healthier. Email wise, I have 55% and the market center 71%. Addresses, they have a 1-up on me. My market center is a total of 23% and I have 5%, and so on and so forth. So the more information we put in, the healthier our database becomes. Okay, so if I go over to the right-hand side, we're going to see my sources of where my leads come in. And this comes in from, I typed it in my contacts. I typed it in. So let's say I have 30% coming from my KW landing page, 40% come from an open house, 10% comes from my sister, 10% comes from an agent referral. I can switch between cities. This shows me where the leads are. So 83% come from Inglewood and 17% come from the Orlando Lake Buena Vista area. Then I can change my years to last week, today, this week, but I need to stay on this year. So if I scroll down, it's going to show me my database activity score. It shows that I have a lot of reaching out to do to my database. 96% I need to reach out to, and 1.6% I have reached out to. If I scroll back up, I'm going to click on the reports tab, and it's going to generate a report for, this is my opportunities report. So I have 28 total opportunities, 24 new ones. It'll show my potential income and probable income with the information that I put in there. It's going to show me for how long it takes to cultivate, how long my opportunities are appointments, active, under contract, and closed. Hold on, I have a chat. Leslie asked, does that record if you email someone or is it just when you report a call? So it is recording when I go into, I'm going to go just to my home screen. So where I have this task management, this is one of the places to record. So I have a quarterly call If I click this as complete, it's going to record that I called them. And you can also go in and mark that you've called them as well. It's also going to take emails because you put your email address in there through the Gmail. So it should do both for contact wise. Go back into reports. Okay. And then my buyer opportunity overview, 9 total opportunities, 8. And so this is my buyer and seller opportunities, and it breaks it down. Appointment wise, how much potential income I have, how much overtime. These are going to be empty unless you have all of these filled in. So I don't have anything in Cultivate, so I'm not going to get a potential income. It breaks it down under here. My goals. Give me a second. So this is the goals. We went over this in another video. If you want to learn how to set your goals, we can go back into Coffee and Command. You can check that out. And then we come into emails. So this is going to report our email usage that sends out from our command system. So right now this month I have 3 because I sent out neighborhood nurture reports. So everything you put into a smart plan and send out is what it's recording. And I have 5,000 per month, and that's included in command. If you want more, you can upgrade through the KW Marketplace. I think it's like $50 for 50,000 emails a month. I don't remember. I was looking yesterday. I don't remember exactly, but you can always go into the Marketplace, which is right up here, the store, and check it out. You can also press this upgrade email plan. It's going to take us into the KW Marketplace. And then I'm going to go on email and marketing, click on command email, and on the side, so for 20,000 a month, or up to 10,000 a month, it's $10. And you can go all the way up to 50,000 for $70 a month. If you are sending 50,000 emails, congratulations, you have a ton of people in your database, and you have them all hooked up to smart plans. I wish that for everybody. Okay, and that is how you use reports. This is a lot of tracking your own numbers. And if you aren't tracking your numbers, how can you know if you are growing or not? Does anybody have any questions?
I do.
Sure.
Under replied.
Uh-huh.
If they've replied, because I looked at this and one day I had 2 replied and I didn't know where to look for the replies. It wasn't in my email.
It should be in your email, because when you click reply, it should send directly to whatever email you set up in the command system and settings. So if you go, into settings and you go to the very bottom, there's a place that says command email. You click on manage. This will tell you when it replies, where it's going to go to.
Yes. I'll double check that. Okay.
And, double check your spam folder. Double check everything inside your email for that.
All right. Sounds good.
You know, Alan, for a second, I thought someone was really pouring coffee behind you. It's like they've been pouring for a really long time.
Sorry.
Okay, got another in the chat box. Oh, Jan said she had the same question and it went to notifications. So check your notifications.
Oh, okay. On my Kelly, you mean?
Yeah, and your Kelly, and also up here in the little bell. This is also where you can find your notifications.
Oh, I've clicked on that bell. Oh, okay. Yep. I know what you're saying now. Yep.
Thank you, Jan. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions? No? Oh, yes. Okay. Leslie has a question, I think. Says yes.
She must be typing.
Okay. We'll give it a second. Oh, can't unmute. Oh, okay.
There, now I can.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so when you send out the blast email from within command, it records that. But if you say went directly to MailChimp, can you come in here and record like a mass update to your contact that you sent a separate email from another?
Oh, gotcha. I know what you're talking about. Right now it doesn't look like you can. This is just going to record our command email.
Okay.
And then as of right now, I don't know if they're planning an integration with MailChimp. So, because yeah, I don't have a spot where I can enter in anything else or change it.
Yeah, MailChimp has its own kind of report. Like it will show you who opened, replied, clicked, undelivered. So they have their own kind of report system like this. And I don't think KW is going to integrate that into Command.
I get a strange email from that chip monkey thing every week. It says I have 0 use, but it keeps giving me changes on my audience. I have no idea what it's talking about.
I think those are usually like advertisements when there's a change. If you have no one in your audience, it's just going to kind of, oh, there was a change, check our system out type deal.
Gotcha.
Unless you have people in your audiences, then someone might be unsubscribing. At this point, I'm guessing you probably don't have anyone in there if we haven't connected the MailChimp or used it really.
Yeah, I haven't that I've been aware of anyway. Of course, I do things I'm not really aware of, but you know, never intentionally.
Right.
All good.
Okay, any other questions? All right, well, we will call it a morning, and we will see you tomorrow for our last Coffee in Command. I hope everyone has a great and productive day. Enjoy Bold if you're going to Bold, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.